Keep going! 420! 422!
From England, from the UK. I have a wife, 2 children, Penelope and Trey, who are 4 and 9. I've been working in professional football, I think this is my 20th season now. So yeah, I've worked all over the world, England, Sweden, the Emirates, Dubai, Taiwan, China, and a little bit of other places as well. So yeah.
Okay, when you're done for back in the lines, boys?
Yeah, I used to do a lot of mountain biking, so I used to race, cross country, I used to box, and then I went on to kickboxing, so I competed, and I really enjoyed it. I sort of love the physical challenge and the mental challenge. Things like boxing, kickboxing, mountain biking, where you need a lot of physical effort but a lot of mental discipline. I really enjoy these sort of sports. So yeah, if it wasn't football, I think I'd love to work with these sort of athletes. So.
Yeah, so you start here, you'll finish.
Yeah, I think it's improving, especially the mental side. Like now, the dedication of a lot of players to things like their nutrition and doing extra training. You know, we have some players who they seek extra help outside to become better. You know, a lot of players now, they have their own physical coach or nutritionist, even on the mental side, psychology. It is definitely expanding. Nowhere near as much as individual athletes, but that's expected because obviously in the team, they tend to have people around them. So, but I think it's improving year on year. I see, when I first started, no players would even see a nutritionist or anything. Now, a lot are doing it, so it's definitely evolving, which is good. So.
This position 90, okay, 90. This leg 90, this leg 90.
Разуйте, пожалуйста, угол 90 градусов сгибе.
When I was at university, when I was applying to go to university, my grandfather was in the Paras, and some of my friends were in the Paras and the Marines in England, and obviously the physical side and the training, that is huge. So before I kind of decided to go into football, I'd applied to sort of do a bursary, so they paid you to go to university. When you finish university, you go in as an officer and in the Marines, and then I wanted to become a physical training instructor and this. So. But then before I sort of committed to it, I found sort of my way into football, and then sort of had a change of plan really, and went into football. So if I'd gone in the Marines, I don't know where I'd be right now, maybe. So.
Okay, here, okay.
Whilst I enjoy, it's probably, I'm in between the military side, which you call militant, which is like, but also I'm a big believer in what you're doing. If you enjoy it, you can still work very hard. And I think sometimes, especially on training camp, the people at home and on the internet will see, and probably looks like it's easy and just having fun, but when they're training a lot and they need sometimes, move that way, you need times when you need to lift them and have fun, and if it's always then I think sometimes you lose them. So sometimes you have to do things different, make them laugh, make them smile, and I found over the years I get more out of the players. So when they think they're tired, I try and change their mindset a little bit by doing these stupid games or making them laugh or something like this, because I think you can get more from them. So if you enjoy what you do, it becomes easier. So.
Oh, beautiful, pressure.
Sometimes I watch sort of things with my wife when we're on Netflix. Maybe I get like watching things about. They have things like selling houses in Sunset and these sort of things, which are maybe not as manly as you'd think. But I wouldn't say my guilty pleasure to me would be something that, okay, I tell the players, you eat this, you do this, but so guilty pleasure would be something that I do that they maybe don't, like Generally I eat pretty well, but if I will either have nothing or like eat a whole packet of biscuits. So I'd say this is my guilty pleasure, because my wife's always, she gets really annoyed because she'll put some biscuits for the children and then I won't eat any for like 2 months, and then if I have one I'll eat the whole packet, just all or nothing. So this is probably my guilty pleasure, or watching silly things on Netflix. But that's only with my wife at home.
Ready? Good Kyle, good Kyle. No.
Yeah, so I have 2 children, a little girl called Penelope. She's crazy. She's like, we got her an iPad when she was 2, and she used to just watch. She left it out in the rain like 6 months ago, so we got her a new one just before I came away. And she keeps, now she keeps FaceTiming me every 5 minutes, FaceTiming me. Hi Daddy, how are you? Are you having a nice time? Yeah. Okay, I've got to go, I'll call you back. Like, she's only 4, she's like a little adult. And then my little boy Trey, he's 9, or a big boy now, he's nearly 10. He's completely different to her, so he's into his Xbox and all this stuff now. It's crazy. They're growing up so quick. But yeah, it was very nice seeing them at Christmas, and I'm able to FaceTime them most days, which is good. So.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, my wife Lucy, so she's a nurse, but she's now running her own business. So she's got a medical clinic in England, which she's doing very well. So she works full time, trying to sort of manage that, and she sort of has maybe 6 or 7 staff employees, and she's doing really well. So I'm hoping she does really well and I can retire soon. I'm joking. Yeah, so we are the team, myself, all the staff, we're going to work as hard as we can in the camps to make sure the team are fit, ready, and we can do the best job we can to try and climb up the league and perform in Europa League for the fans. I want to thank the fans for all their support. Any questions they've asked me, I'm more than happy to answer any more, so feel free to reach out to me. And it'd be great if they can follow us on FC Krasnodar on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whichever other social media platforms they're on. And yeah, thank you very much, and hopefully we have a good season.